Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the channel. And today we're going to be checking out the work of, let me just switch my screen here to KOHAKUNUSHI. This was actually recommended by someone in my previous live stream when I was doing this batch of art reviews. They kind of remind me of this artist named Chunlo. I think I did do an art review of Chunlo. And they kind of have that gritty style, and I think there's some line work in KOHAKUNUSHI's work as well. A little bit, right? Like it's very poster-esque. Like you would imagine this or their artwork like in some kind of print or something like that. And let me just quickly see what's about, I mean, this one looks very similar, right? That style. We have some ink work. It's not too thick. It's visible. It's there. And I'm guessing they're playing a little bit with some graded maps. That's my guess. Can we zoom in? Why can't we zoom in? Oh, sorry. Let me just pan here. I do like this combo. It's kind of hard to do. Well, for me anyway, but it just has a nice mix. I don't think it's even inked. I think it's more of a pencil kind of approach when it comes to the lines. Because it does have that scratchy vibe to it. But I do think it's not too bold, meaning not too dark. So it kind of blends with the coloring, but also it's kind of thin. So it's not too heavy in that way. I do like the smoke coming from the gun. It's like an old school, what do you call this? Where you have to where it takes too long to, it's like a mini cannon basically. But I do like the design, right? Kind of, it's piercing through the mouth. And the mask kind of effect being shown through the blade. Super cool, right? I do like those scratchy hatch lines. I think it works well even with the colors added after. It does have a little bit of that watercolor-esque vibe. I don't know. A little bit? Not too much. Let me go back. I want to see this. So this may be the base version without the color. Yeah, I think the color does wonders. It just adds a different level of volume or atmosphere. But obviously it can't work without this drawing, right? So let me zoom in. I think they're using the yellow thing to help with the lighting or with the values. But it does change once they do add the color. It's not like when you do something in this phase, it has to be final. You can always change things as you go, but the drawing is pretty solid in this stage. It's the final thing. And then they play around with the colors later on. I mean, look at the eyes here, right? So freaking cool. Let me just go back to their portfolio here. What is this? It has a video? I'm not sure. Oh, an animation. Oh shit, they can animate. Oh, it's over. Oh wow. Dude, can you imagine drawing this frame by frame? I'm so jealous of animators because they can tell stories. I mean, you can tell stories with just images, but moving images, I mean, that's a different kind of thing. And it's a fight scene too. And of course, the physique is on, it's top tier. So I guess it's based on this beautiful thing. Oh my god. Right? Do you see the pencil? It's not line art in an inked way. I think it's mostly a pencil drawing. I do like this look a little more. I have a bias for this over inks just because it has that sketchy vibe, and you can still create something that looks detailed with this pencil approach to your lines, and then just do the coloring with those pencil lines. It can look sketchy. It's not for everyone, but for me, it's pretty. And I think by coloring it, rendering it, it just adds different layer. It almost brings your pencil drawing to life, right? Although, again, before even the coloring thing happens, you have to be sort of like solid foundationally with your drawing, because it's hard to make changes once you've, like, you want to make the coloring phase easy. Like when you do this, you don't want to have too many changes. Like you want to just lock in on the coloring part, because if you have to change things, you have to like do the lines again. It's just too much work. So you have to be kind of brave, I guess, or just you have to commit when you're drawing and then move on to the next phase. Pretty cool. Some concept sketches here. And then the final drawing. Oh, I want to see this. The sketches too, sure. With that. So I guess they went with the second one in the right hand side. Let me go further down. What do we have down? Oh, it's like halfway done, or not halfway. It's like a work in progress shot. Look at the gradients, how it gets lighter at the bottom, gets darker at the top. It has like that wash kind of effect. I'm also guessing maybe they do play around with like the graded maps. That's my guess, because in the end, like the coloring seems kind of sort of even though you see like a varied set of hues and colors, it feels cohesive. And I think they're adding some kind of filter, graded map of some kind. Even with this, that's how it feels like to me anyway. I could be wrong, but very interesting and hot, right? I mean, look at that. Like nothing, hardly anything changes from the drawing to like the rendering, except for, well, the rendering. Again, it's a different kind of methodology. You have to lock in. Like once you're done with this, it's over. So, but at the same time, because of that, in a way you can get more done because you're just not going back and forth. So there is an advantage to it. And because you're being like dead set on that original final version, you kind of develop, I would assume, some kind of confidence when you're drawing, right? Like you're not too worried because you can just work on the next project. Like, and not only that, but you're used to doing things to completion, which is something that I struggle with. Oh, I think this was recommended when I was doing the RGB on Christoph Young, maybe. And Christoph Young kind of has similar figures, or the way they do their anatomy, their proportions, very like slim, long-limbed, kind of like this. And apparently for Christoph Young, they like using like soft brushes to do the rendering. That's why it's kind of hard for me, difficult for me to find like the brush strokes, because their brush is not like a typical textured brush or whatever. It's just a basic round brush with some noise, a round soft brush. So that's why it has like an airbrush look when it comes to the rendering. So this one has a little bit of that. It has like a graphite look as well, a nice texture. It's almost as if they were using like a blending stump, right? Is that no extreme shadows? It's a different kind of rendering. It's about like the volume and not so much about the overall lighting, like the cast shadows and stuff like that. Oh, so what's the difference between this and this? I'm guessing the legs are different. Oh, the legs here are kind of, there's like stockings on, and this one is like bare legs. I like both versions. Oh wow, the legs seem so meaty to me. Like it's like chunky, and it has a lot of those natural like curves to it. And even though the figure's like obviously like stylized, there's sort of a natural touch to it, right? Whenever you include like some natural curves, Basically, it's not like just a straight line. It just feels a lot more realistic. I mean, stylized, yes, but again, there's like a sense of realism there. Look at that. And again, they're still including the pencil kind of strokes, right? Like the shadows down here, like the way it's rendered. Let's say in between like this upper leg and the lower leg in this part over here, you can still see it in the rendering, right? The only major difference is there's like a base set of colors in there. Some highlights. Oh wow. Yeah, and the rendering is like minimal. It's not too like crazy. I don't see a lot of like brush strokes, so maybe they're kind of soft, like Christoph. Like they're very chill and not too harsh. Some quick concept sketches. He's cool. It's like a demon chick or a monster kind of. I do like these concepts where it's a woman but a part monster, so they can transform into one. I was watching this anime. It's been a while since I've been like regularly watching anime, so I need to work on that. But it's like an old anime of like this mom. She could like transform into a blade or something. Well, not a blade, but she was chosen by a blade or something, and she can like transform into like this war machine. Essentially, I forgot the name, but super cool concept. Damn. And again, the gradient thing, how it goes, it's darker in the upper part. It gets somewhat lighter as you go in the bottom. And look at the way it's rendered. It's like, I don't see the brush strokes. It's like I'm guessing soft brushes being used. It has an airbrush look as well. And they're combining that with the pencil strokes. I think it's a good mix. Right? No need to ink. If you're someone who's more, like you can draw, but you're just not into like the whole inking thing, or you just suck at it, then maybe this could be an approach for you. And then add some rendering. Like in a washed style where it's just a bunch of gradients for the most part. I think you can practice with something like this. Or where is it? Right? Just one value, one color, but different like values. Basically brightness and darkness, and you can start there. Pretty cool. Yeah, why are there two versions? I'm not sure. Oh, this one doesn't have like the yellow thing. This one's okay. This kind of reminds me of Venom a little bit, right? Just the mask over the face. I do like her lips though. It's like pronounced. Very kissable. What? Wait, I feel like this is some kind of Japanese character. I don't know. Like this sort of bug guy. I've seen him before somewhere. The design seems so freaking... It's like a ZBrush. Damn, this guy can do everything. It's over. Let's quit now. Okay, let's go to their... I think these are more like 3D stuff. I want to see this one. Posted 2 weeks ago. It has like that old school feel almost. Maybe the design, like old school anime. Oh, like a unicycle. Pretty cool. I do like mechanical stuff that has an organic touch to it. It just seems... This one, it seems more like it has a crustacean insect vibe. I'm guessing because of the segments in the armor, like how it's broken up. And again, they're still allowing those pencil strokes to show, or it's part of the rendering. Hello. She's wearing pink. It's like a baseball bat, big arm, right? It's cute and thick. Oh wow. Anyways, oh wow, we can zoom in. Blonde hair, green eyes. Right? The style is somewhat semi. It's pretty much more on the realistic side. I like the nails. If you look at their color choices, it's not too crazy. I mean, there is some hue variety a little bit, but it's more analogous. Like it's in the same like family colors or hues. And again, look at if you zoom in, look at the pencil strokes. It's a bit dark, almost like a black in some parts. So it's like it has a ballpoint pen kind of vibe. But yeah, they still show some of those like hatching. It looks like it was rendered with Copic markers. For those of you who've ever, not just Copic, but if you've ever used like alcohol-based markers, you know this kind of look. It looks so similar. Nice. I usually do this too. I make like a light spot in between like the breasts. It just makes doing this part is like such a rewarding thing. Anyway, we need to focus, lock in. I think they're using a graded map. There's something about it. Maybe it starts out like a pencil thing, like the lines, but they amp it up with a graded map. It kind of makes those pencil lines a bit darker. I don't know. That's my guess. Cute. And thick too. Ooh. Right. Okay, let's focus. It's easy to get distracted with this kind of work. Look at her. Or this guy. Kind of reminds me of Berserk. Some concept sketches. Look at that. Very loose. But you can get the vibes a little bit, right? Look at those gestural lines. Kakukira. Now this one's like a typical poster. Like this is so... Like this could be a print. Oh, wow. That's a cool rendering. Nice noise. I think it's sharpened a bit too. Very cool. It's almost like a xenomorph, right? Nice cheeks. It almost has like, you know those like when you open up a shell and you see those like rainbow colors? It kind of reminds me of that. Like as much as it's armored, it has like a natural vibe to it. Like almost all of it is like blue or cool in temperature wise. Look at these yellows. I think they're doing that with a graded map. That's my guess. In the background, adding the noise, I think it just ties everything together, and sharpening it, it's a good thing. And even the way it's rendered and showing off like the drawing as well, meaning the lines, even though it's kind of gestural in some parts, I think it works. Like you can make something look very finished. I mean, we've seen like the poster stuff, right? But the trick is you kind of have to make, you need to make the lines sort of like smaller, or thinner. And yeah, you have to do a little bit of a cleanup, I guess, but it's not too bad. Let's look at these dudes. Oh my god. Right? The armor, it has like that rainbow-esque kind of vibe. Again, referring to like the clam shell thing. Or when you wash the dishes, you know how you use soap and you have like the bubbles? Like it has that set of colors like purple, blue, green. I think soap. Or again, underwater kind of shells or something. Oh, the fire emanating from the head. That's so freaking cool. I mean, look at the design here. It's like so... It's magical. Damn, the lines are doing a lot of work. Looks good. Oh, it's and in the background, you can see the pencil drawings. Right? Like, it's a good drawing. But it's not the ink thing. But it still looks like presentable and clean. And again, just adding the color just brings it to life even more. But you can get away without inking your thing or drawing exactly. Just, you know, clean up your drawing. And again, if you're kind of sketchy, it's okay if you to allow some of those like natural hatching strokes to like seep through outer strokes. It kind of adds that natural vibe, that manually done vibe to your work. Because if something is too inked, it feels a bit too like mechanical. But this one does have like the clean background, the empty Yeah, I prefer the one with the drawing. It just adds more energy. Yeah, so there's more obviously to see here. You know what? I'll end with this chick. She's kind of hot. Oh, there's like a nun priest. Maybe she kills like vampires or something. Look at that. I'm wondering what's her weapon. I'm guessing her hair, maybe? Let me guess. Wait, let me go back. Maybe those crosses are like in the tips of her hair and they cut someone? Are they blades? Look at the boots. Oh, it's super cool. You see how even in the skin, you have like some blues, some greens. Like there's some hues there. Right? Like it looks more alive when you include a couple of hues. Or it adds a bit of a realism, I guess. But I think, again, they're doing this with some kind of graded map approach. It looks good. And it just makes everything look consistent. Like it combines the line drawing you've done, the pencil one, and the coloring. It combines them in a very good way. Nice gloves. And I'm sure when people see this, not all, but I've had some comments in the channel getting offended when nuns are like sexualized or something. And I'm like, dude, you gotta learn to not be offended. I mean, you can, but that's not living a good life. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this review here. I'm gonna link their page in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.